This is part 3 of modeling a SCIFI specimen container. I'm going to wrap up the modeling in this video here. And so just a couple more things that I want to do here. I'm going to come in here to the side and I'm going to grab that piece there. Shift D, pull it out. P to break it out. I'm going to use that. I'm going to switch back to global here. I'm going to rotate X90 and press 3 to look from the side, scale it down, and it makes some little indents here. Okay, I'm going to press 1 to go into vertex selection, and Shift Control B to bevel, and 2, 3, I want 5. What have I got there? 3, 4, 5. And I think actually I might want this a little narrower, like that. Let's take this now and give it some thickness. I'll select it and recalculate outside. I'm going to turn off or get rid of all this stuff. Okay, we'll leave the shade flat. That's fine with me. Take that and push it in a little ways and set the origin of geometry and look from the side again. Let's try just a simple array here in the Y. And if it looks a little weird, I'm going to press Control A, rotation and scale. I'll bring that up. I want to go for 3 of these. Just center them as best I can where I want them. Something like that. Okay, got those ones there. I'll have these ones here. And I'm going to press, what am I going to do? Shift C to bring the 3D cursor back there. Set the origin to the 3D cursor, and now I can mirror. So I would have those there. And in fact, maybe we'll increase this. Okay. Yeah, around there. Okay. Then go ahead and apply. No, I'll apply the mirror. Okay. Select the main body there and choose Boolean. I'm going to drag it to the top. I'm going to choose fast, and with the eyedropper, I'm going to choose those and apply. And let's bring those back and get rid of them. And I have just a little bit more detail on there. And all right, I was thinking up at the top here, maybe I would. What should I do? I think I'm just gonna make a hole. Yeah, all right. Shift cursor to selected there, and I'm gonna bring in a circle with I don't know, 24. Scale it in there. And put like a bolt there, right in the middle. Have to make a face. Let's extrude up. Push it in. Make sure we're flipped the right way. Let's try that. Boolean. I'll go for fast with this guy. I'll just take this and hide it. And now I've got that. And now I'm going to select these edges. And I'm going to extrude down. And I'll come like this, I think. I'll just make a face. And then I'll see if I can get these edges. And Control B, bevel, a bunch of segments there. We'll shade smooth. And then I'm going to probably put on a bevel and switch it to angle. And let's see if I need this weighted normal. Auto smooths to do that. And I may or may not need that if I do this. No, I'm not going to do that. Let's just bring that back. Scale it a little bit. I'm going to use this, I think, here. Let's do this. Let's look from the top and press 1 for vertex selection. And I'm going to select that point and that point. J, that will cut in. J, and these ones. J. Maybe I'll just focus on that with the slash key. Go back here. I'm going to put an edge loop here and drag it up a bit. Now I can get rid of this bottom face. Actually, I'll pull it up first. I'll get rid of that. And what I'll do in face selection is I'll select these faces here, delete them, and then 2 for edge selection. I'll select those and press F to make face. Might be a bit deep. I'm going to go ahead and try a bevel here. We'll try angle. In fact, we may even go for arc. And I'll put an edge on both sides and bring it up. Now, let's get a bevel under control a bit. Let's try shade smooth. Let's see if I don't do that. What if I don't do that? Okay, that might be more what I want. Maybe I will put that there. Just like that. Let's bring that back. It's not going to be very visible. And let's pull that in here, maybe even a little deeper. Maybe I'll scale that in the Z. Pull it up a little ways. No, I gotta pull it up some more. Okay, I want to mess with this. I'm gonna take tops, pull it down. I just make the hole a little deeper, but. Let's just rotate that. Okay, that's all right like that. Let's double check. Yeah, there it is. All right. And quickly, yeah, okay, everything's good. All right, I think the last thing I'm going to do is back here. And I'm going to select here. Can I use that piece? I can. Shift D. Let's break that out. And I'm going to make, yeah, that's going to be okay like that. And what I was thinking is a little plate at the back. Let's grab this and delete that back face, and I'm going to bevel these edges by hand, even though there is a bevel on it right now. Probably get rid of that. Let's see. I think like that, and then this a little bit. Okay, just like that. Maybe that's a bit too wide, but you'll see what I'm going to do in a second. Should. All right, let's take this piece again. Shift D. P. I want this a new one. Okay, scale that in the Z. Is this how I want to do it? I think it is. Okay, I'm going to come out. Let's get rid of all this stuff for the moment. All right, yeah. And to come out. I think actually I'm going to come down. Yeah, I don't think I want to do it this way yet. So what I'm going to do is actually come in here. I'm going to keep these vertices here. So I'm going to go Control I, and I'm going to delete all the other ones. I'll deal with all that in a second. So basically like that, actually, anyhow. So I'm going to come out here, select it all, Alt-N, recalculate outside, and then I'm just going to press E and Alt-S and give it some thickness. It's actually more even like that. Like that. We'll take these, and we're going to scale those in the X to do that. Just like that. Center it up. I'll pull it out and get rid of that back face there. Not going to need that. I'm going to push it in, and then I'm going to bevel the edges here. Control B. I really don't need too many, maybe 3. I'm going to bevel there. 3 or 4 or 5 or whatever. Okay, and then I'm going to take this face here and bevel a bit like that. Now I'll shade smooth and see how she looks. Okay, just look from the side and wireframe and pull these in, and take this and just do that. So there's this thing at the end there. Let's stick it out. Oh, that's not too much. I think what I need to do is this. I'm going to put a hole in here. So let's go back in now and grab these and pull them back to there. And now let's select there, Shift S, cursor selected to bring the 3D cursor there. Bring in another circle. 24 is fine. Scale it down. F to make a face. And with that selected, click on here, snap to face. Make sure I got a line rotation to target, and do that. And then I'm going to switch to normal and just slide it up a bit. And I'll scale it down, turn that off, and just position it where I want it. I think that's probably okay. Might be a bit big, I don't know. I can extrude through and select it all and make sure it pushes through to do a Boolean. And select it, Alt-N, recalculate outside, make sure my polys are facing the right way. Go back to global. Select this and choose Boolean. I'll choose fast, and that. I'll go ahead and apply it. I'm going to get rid of that. And now over here, I'm going to add a bevel. I'll bring it up. Let's try angle. And I probably need more on here. We'll go ahead and do that. And I may have some trouble beveling this, or I may not. I guess I'm going to do the underside as well. Why not? Let's see how it goes with the way the Boolean went. That's actually fine. Is that hole too big? It's quite big. But it's probably all right. I just want to look at this. I might scale that in the Z. Okay. I was considering bolts. I'm not sure how some of this stuff would attach. If this is like a hard plastic, just for the fun of it, let's see if we were to take one of these over here and go to edit mode and scale it down and rotate X. I think it's -90. Let's look, Control 1 from the back. Let's bring this down, scale it some more. press the period key to zoom in and get this so that it makes contact, but I can still see that. Yeah, like that. Control 1. And let's say it was there. I'm going to just rotate that. Shift D. Rotate. I don't know what this is going to look like. Do 2 more, I guess. Control L to select the whole thing and rotate. It might be a bit big. That might not look good there anyhow. I better look from there and rotate. Nah, I don't know. Or is it just glued on? Yeah. What if I got rid of these and just had those? What if they were right at the sides? I'll leave them there for now. Think about it. Okay, and I think the final modeling thing that I'm going to do is some kind of like a clamp, a carabiner type thing. And the way I'm going to do that really simply is with a plane. I'm going to stand it vertically, so rotate Y90. Sort of get it into position like this, and select this edge, and get the approximate width. So imagine like a clip there, clamp, whatever you call that thing. Let's do it like this. Let's go press 1. And actually that wasn't matter. It didn't matter. Just select the whole thing and Control E, no, X, sorry, only faces. That's what I wanted. I wanted that stuff. Select the whole thing, but in vertex selection, and Shift Control B and pull. And I'm going to go for that's 5 there, and just sort of pull it so I get a nice curve like that. Okay. And then go back to the object mode and slash key just to isolate that. And I'll look from the side. Back in edit mode. And 2 for edge selection. I'm going to select that edge. X. I'm going to delete that edge. Back to number 1. I'm going to take this and I'm going to extrude it up a little ways. And this one, I'm going to extrude it down a little ways like that. So I get that kind of thing. Okay. Cool. So now I'm going to convert this to a curve. In the curve dialog box under bevel, I'm just going to give this some thickness, and I'll shade smooth. Let's bring everything back and start to look at this. So just get a thickness that I'm going to like, and around that is what I'm thinking of. Now I'm going to look at this, and because it's a curve, I can still just grab these, and I might do that. Okay, now I'm going to select these 2 points if I can. There we go. Shift S, cursor selected. I'll bring my 3D cursor there. Shift A, mesh, circle. I'm going to choose 8 vertices. Scale it down. Rotate Y90. No, I don't want to do that. Scale it down a bit more. I'm just going to bring it up here. I don't need it that big. Let's extrude this down a ways, like that. Okay. And then let's take this and close it off by just pulling it in. A little bit like that. And let's see. Let's maybe, is that what I wanted? Don't want it, yeah, I guess. Maybe bevel. I'll just put 1 segment there. And I think I'm going to select all of these edges all around. And I'm going to Control B, but just, well, maybe I will have 3. Like that. That's basically what I want. And just come up here, I'll do weighted normal and auto smooth. And I'll have that piece. And then, we're going to have to convert that to a mesh anyhow. Let me just make sure I like it. Yeah, okay. I'm going to change the resolution to 3 so that when I convert this to a mesh, it's not too crazy. And I'm going to get that edge, and I'm going to E and S, make it a bit bigger. E, and I'm going to push it up to there. And I'm going to bevel this with just 1. And here I'm going to try to put a little bit of like thread, Control B. Actually, I might scale this in the Z and pull them a little bit tighter. I hope I don't have anything. Yeah, I got some funny stuff going on, so I'm just going to select it all, merge by distance, recalculate outside, and I'm going to grab a few of these again. Maybe this one, and this one. Control B, pull, and hope. I'm still looking a little funny. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Maybe I'll just do that. And get rid of some of these edges. Just a bit. And actually what I'll probably end up doing is going Control 1 anyhow on that curve, and then just bringing a few supporting edges in. Really feels like it needs another one there. It's going oddly, isn't it? Okay. I'm not sure why. Got it under control. Is that enough support there? Makes me want to do something on that side. Scales at 0 to straighten that out. Bring it down to there. Control B just to make a region. Actually, maybe not. This quite there. I just don't want it the same as there. Let's see if you're going to behave. No, you're not. Why? What I could try is just rotation and scale. I don't know why it's misbehaving, but it just is. I just want a wider section there. Supporting edge loops there. And a bevel on this. And that is going to be it. With one segment. Just to do that. Alright, so I would have that there. I'm going to move that into the container collection. And I'm going to, let's look from the top. I'm just going to rotate this in the Z a little bit. And we have that. Okay, Shift C on 30,000 roughly. If I go Shift A, collection instance, container, I can bring another one in. I didn't change my vertices. I would only do that if I wanted to, like, you know, demonstrate something or make a thumbnail or something and have a few of these here. To show the different parts of it. Yeah, so that's what I end up with for my SCIFI container. I mean, I could just keep going on, but I think I'm going to leave it at that. I have enough, see that? I have enough parts that it's already going to take a long time to figure out how to texture this. Let's take that screw and move it to container, and it should populate along. And so I think at some point I gotta stop. But I had a lot of fun making that. I realized that this thing is maybe doesn't make sense, and maybe I probably don't need that wire there, that wireframe modifier. And you know, why would you have a hole if you've got gas coming in here? That question was asked, and I was just thinking for, you know, air circulation at some point, or clearing it out from the gas. I don't know. Yeah, I'd really like to put other things on here, but I'm going to stop so that I can texture this and move on to projects that don't take too many videos long, because I think people prefer when you do these one-off type things. The other thing I realized, I guess I don't have those bolts on there, so all you do is you know, make sure they're in the same collection, and then you can instance it that way. Let's do this. So just move to container, and they should show up on all of the models, and didn't increase my poly count either. Okay, so you've seen me spin this around enough probably, so that's going to be it for now. Thanks very much for watching, and hopefully we can start texturing this.